Hey everybody, very special announcement. We have another giveaway coming. Everyone's been waiting for it here.
Yes.
We've just reached the 1K sub mark pretty recently here, and we're doing a bit of a giveaway. By a bit, I mean we're giving away more than we usually do. We got
it's a special milestone. You gotta do it.
Yeah, it is a special 1K. We weren't expecting any of this. We were just two random guys playing some games, talking about random shit that we didn't know if anyone would actually want to listen to, and here we are.
Yep.
We are going to be rolling off some prizes. So let's show everyone what they're potentially winning here. So on my side, we have two beautiful sets. Well, you're going to be rolling for one of these sets. So the Herald of Rebirth extended art, the rainbow foils here.
One
so
of each
roll would be
pitch.
One of each color. Yep, one of each color. So 3 cards total. There will be a cold foil Icelander and a cold foil Genus. I don't know if the screen captures that very well. So one roll will be for both of those. So both of those cold foils, and then we're gonna have a cold foil Crazy Brew alt art. Look at that, beautiful,
That's a big
beautiful
one.
And crazy. Rob, what do you got for the fans here?
Yeah, so we've got 3 of the alternate art Boneyard Marauders here from, I believe, Team Covenant. So one winner will get all 3 of these. I then have a Rainbow Foil Katsu from my collection here to be given off. Pretty nice card there. Additionally, 1 Rainbow Foil Azalea for all you Ranger fans. And last but not least, or hopefully not, we've got one of our Spark of Genius playmats that we will be giving away. We've gotten some, requests for people who wanted to buy these, and we figured let's just put it in a giveaway for anyone to win. So yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, all you got to do to win, very, very simple. You have to like, comment, and subscribe on any of the videos with this intro onto it. For the comment, all we need to hear from you is, we've been doing this a little while, almost, quite a long time, almost a year. Not actually even close to a year.
Eight months?
For a while, about 8 months now. So what kind of video do you want to see us making in the future? This could be more of the same, more of our CC videos, Classic Constructed Blitz, our POV drafts, discussion videos, deck text, whatever. What do you want to see us make more of? Whether we've made any of it or not, let us know down in the comments for any of the videos. We will be posting this for probably the month of August. And when the month of August is up, we will be doing the rolls in September. And with that, appreciate everyone for watching. Your continued support from the bottom of both of our hearts. We really do appreciate it. With that, have a great day. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Spark of Genius Flesh and Blood production. We are back with some Classic Constructed. So to follow up with the deck tech we did on Bravo the Showstopper, we thought we'd put him into action in the Guardian v Guardian, but not a mirror, just the Guardian v Guardian. So as you can see from our last Blitz game, Warrior v Warrior, these games can get quite close, especially when you're facing the same kind of class. It has like a similar
The vibe is similar.
Strategy, armor suite. However, in this particular case, we're going to be running Bravo versus Oldhim instead of the mirror itself. So, my name is Eric. I'll be on the Bravo, and then I'm joined by Rob, my co-creator, co-commentator, co-caster, co-compatriot, who's going to be on the Oldhim. He's actually going to be doing a little casting himself, but I'm going to save that for a later announcement, I guess, when he's ready to unveil that. But for now, if you do like this kind of content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. We do have the giveaway raging on for the rest of August here. A lot of prizes to be given there. We're just going to go over a little bit of the sideboard that we are not using. I'll start off with Bravo. So the sideboard that I'm not using are 2 Oasis Respite. These are just for Wizard, just plain and simple. And we have the 3 Red Chokeslam. Oldhim doesn't really have a lot of attack actions that gain power. There is things like Oakenold Fuse, and there are some, not enough for me to like warrant putting in this sideboard tech for like decks that do a lot more than normal. 4 for 8 it's an okay ratio into Oldhim, but it's just not as necessary to run it. Triple Erase Face. So same kind of idea, like fusing is a thing in Oldhim, but it's just not prevalent. Like a lot of Oldhim's turn are going to be swinging Sledge or Winter's Wail, depending on what they decide to use. They're going to be swinging Weapon a lot. They're going to be coming in with some attacks here or there. Erase Face is really just not that hard to block for them, nor is it particularly threatening to them. they could just swing back with the hammer, right? So it's not super useful. The rest of the cards here, we have 3 Command and Conquers. So this is part of the main deck, but we do take this out because
there's an exception for that. Yeah, against Oldhim.
Yeah, it's mainly for Crown of Seeds. So being able to like Crown of Seeds, pitch, get the card back, and block with that card, and like takes 2, and still essentially have like a nice 3-carder, or it just doesn't put that like that kind of pressure. It also doesn't stop the Oldhim effect, the react coming from Oldhim himself. It only stops defense reaction cards played to the chain link, right? So it doesn't actually stop Oldhim, and based on that, it's not like super imperative, and we need the space for other cards, so we took it out. And then, of course, we're not running any of the Null Rune. Obviously, Oldhim doesn't really run it. I will be proxying 1 card, which is the Grandeur of Valahai. So I do own it. I have it sleeved. However, I don't really feel like using it until I actually use it in a more competitive setting. So I'll be proxying that with a Bravo Showstopper misprint token.
You're going to draw Bravo and be like, oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what that is. Right. Oasis is really good in this matchup because it probably will go a little bit longer, and any little incremental advantages you can get will probably be quite useful in this matchup, especially for Frostbite. So if you have a Frostbite and you're able to get multiple Seismic Surge tokens, it could essentially negate one of the Frostbite effects and let you just play out your turn as you normally would and just take the whale. We'll generally be not necessarily blocking, like we'll be blocking with 1 card maybe on a whale, assuming it's a whale. On Sledge, we'd probably be blocking with 2 cards anyways. It kind of depends on the hand. So those are kind of your strategies going into Oldhim.
Very nice. All right, so on my side, we've sided out a lot of ice blues, actually. So blizzards, of course, we don't really need to stop go again. Hypothermia, same reason. This is more of an anti-aggro approach. I took out these Spinal Crushes. They are the more expensive attack action in the deck, and they don't really do much against Bravo anyway. The go again isn't going to be very effective. Stopping go again won't be very effective. And the last card is Insidious Chill. Again, a blue ice card blocks for 2, but the effect is kind of moot because I'm not going to be fusing that much in this matchup. So yeah, that's what I felt was kind of the right thing to do.
Is not ideal. Like, you want as many block for 3s as you can, especially in the mirror.
Yeah, and we're running the Sledge, of course. There are, pros and cons to both, but Sledge is the reason you run Sledge really is to go into the controlled matchups. So, Guardians. The extra 2 damage. Guardians, exactly. Yeah, maybe Wizard.
Wizard, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Want to roll?
Ready to roll.
Boom.
Oh, shit.
7.
7. All right, do it again.
Wow, we rarely redo this roll. Damn,
10.
4.
Oh, okay. I'll be going first.
Sure.
So generally, as Bravo, you want to go in first in most matchups, and that sets up Imposing Visage, Showtime, Pulverize. So turn 1 Pulverize, turn 0 Pulverize is really what you're looking for as the most ideal turn. Obviously, it doesn't happen that often, but if it does, you're in good shape. What do we got here? All right, let's start it off here. So we're going to be pitching for Tectonic Plating, 2 floating, and we will be... Is there anything else I can do that's kind of funny? Like, haha, funny? Passing? I don't think so. No, it's going to be turn 0 Pulverize with Heave. Oh. So we're going to start with 4 Seismic Surges in play. So you don't need to search for it if you just get it in hand. And so that's the end of turn Heave. And what's nice is we do have the Crown, so if Oldhim does for some reason come in with some nutty Professor attack that I don't feel like blocking, that's okay. The one thing about just having Pulverize like straight up turn 0 is you don't get to like Showtime it out, so you don't get that extra card, which is beggars really can't be choosers here, so I'm okay with it.
All right. Yeah, my turn. I'm going to be pitching for 6, coming in with the Endlime.
Fair enough. What do I feel like doing here? I'm just going to be moving to reaction.
Sure.
I'm going to sink below.
Okay.
So sinking discard. So I'm going to be taking 2 here.
Yep. I'll move to Arsenal.
Sounds good. All right. 4 Seismic Surges pop.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got. Pitch 6 for Pulverize.
Oof.
6, right? Yeah, it's reduced by 4. I don't want to do the math wrong. Pitching Tear Sunder and Pummel.
Yeah,
One
so
card left. I'm in for 14.
14. Okay, let's see what I got. Okay.
There is a way that like I could use this card to like potentially dominate or something like that.
Yeah.
However, I wanna have an arsenal card, so I'm just take his hand, and this is a match of attrition. I'm okay with taking as many cards as I can from hand.
Yeah, it's quite good. Okay, let's I'll use sync for 4. I'll sync a card.
Yep.
Fair enough. Not really what I wanted. Let's see.
Oh, where you parked your car.
I guess I might want to keep this. All right. And then I'll be pitching 6 to use Staunch, and I'm blocking 14.
See, can you imagine if I use this card to dominate?
Yeah.
It's a red Staunch?
It is a red Staunch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Arsenal pass.
Yeah. Well, my turn will be pretty simple. Tunic, Arsenal. Pass it to you.
Yep. It's pretty good getting out the red Staunch and the red Sink on one card's pretty good.
Yeah. There was an argument to take some damage because I wasn't even swinging back at you, so I could have kept the Sink maybe, but I think no damage is probably better in this matchup.
That's reasonable. I'm going to be pitching for Tectonic Plating. And so I have 2 floating. I'm then going to be pitching Fate Foreseen and a blue Staunch response to play Spinal Crush from Arsenal. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 1 floating.
Sounds good. I'll pitch Rouse the Ancients for a crown. Okay. Coming in for 9?
9. Yep. I have 1 card in hand.
Okay. I'll block with a Brother in Arms, and I'll pay the 1, so blocking for 4. That's going to be 5. And I'll add 3 more to block 8.
Take 1?
Yep. Take 1.
Sure. All Arsenal pass.
Okay, Tunic. I will spend the Tunic and pitch Winter's Bite for Anvilheim for 6, sorry.
Anvilheim for 6. It's reasonable.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all. Okay, so I'm going to block with Imposing Visage.
Sure, that's
move
3?
To reactions. Yeah, move to reactions and Fate Foreseen.
Sure.
So I'm going to block 7 on your 6. Okay, I'll keep it on top.
Sounds good.
So I'm blocking all of it.
Move to Arsenal.
Yep. My turn, Seismic Pops. I will be pitching... Yeah. I'm going to pitch Sink Below and Bravo the Showstopper, which is actually a Grandeur of Ally, which gives me... sorry, so I'm going to pitch Sink Below to get my Seismic back.
Yep.
Yeah. Tectonic, and I'm going to pitch the Grandeur of Ally. My God, looking at the second Bravo is tripping me up.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a bad idea. That's fine.
Should have drawn your own Grandeur.
Yeah, pitching the Grandeur for the Showtime. So I'll create another surge off the Grandeur. So I'm at 2 surges. I'll search and then shuffle. I'll grab a Pulverize.
Okay. Yep. Pulverize, eh?
Not Pulverize, sorry. I'm grabbing Crippling Crush. I don't know what I was thinking Pulverize there.
Crippling.
Yeah, Crippling Crush.
Crippling Crush. Okay.
Yeah. There was a play I could have just kept the other blue, the Imposing Visage, and used it to heave Pulverize. However, I didn't really think it was necessary at the moment. I also don't want to like pulverize him when he's got, still a lot of D-reacts and blocking and things like that available.
That's fair.
Okay. I'll Arsenal and pass.
Okay. Tunic. I will pitch 2 Endless Winters and what's better? Probably this. And Autumn's Touch to come in with the Sledge. 1 floating.
One of those, huh?
One of those 2 endless touch turns, no ice, No,
Tell
winters. Did I say endless touch? Winters.
Endless touch.
Winter.
Definitely an endless touch.
Endless
Don't worry about it.
It's an uncomfortable card.
Pretty funny. I'll Fate for Scene.
Okay.
That is a card right there. Is that a card I want to draw Showtime, though?
It's fair.
Not really. I'm going to put it to the bottom.
Okay. I'll move to end. 1 card left in hand.
Yeah, so you've already gotten rid of like 3 of my D-Reacts pretty good. I've only gotten rid of 2 of yours. But one of them was really fat. So.
It was a big,
thick boy.
D-React, yeah.
Don't say it that way. So I'll take 2. I'll go 36. Seismic pops, and then Showtime pops, so I'll draw a card. See if it's better than the last card. It's not bad.
Better than that.
Even bigger than that?
Yeah, that.
Yeah. I think it's fine. I think I'll pitch to create a Seismic Surge. 2 floating. And then I'll pitch a Debilitate to Crippling Crush. So that Crippling Crush only cost me 5 because of the 2 search tokens. So I have 2 cards in hand.
Right.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You didn't
no
Bravo, right?
I didn't Bravo.
Yeah, okay. Oh, gosh.
Bravo's fine, but again, like red staunches. Like I know you run the 3 and just getting. I'd rather you just use it's like the last turn. Like I'd rather you use more of your defense up front because you're already kind of favored defensively. So I don't really want to,
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna try to make it awkward for you. I'm gonna be blocking with Crush the Weak, and I'll pitch 6 more for Staunch Response, coming in for 13 block. I got 1 card in hand.
Can I call it or can I call it? I'm psychic. So let's do second red staunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. That works.
Yep.
I'm gonna end my turn and heave another pulverize.
Well,
to be honest, I had it, I sunk it, I drew it back after I shuffled, and I'm like, it's a sign, I gotta play it.
Oh man. What'd you pitch, by the way?
The blue card I pitched for pulverize?
Oh, it was a blue card.
It was a Thunderquake.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I pitched Debilitate and Thunderquake to play the Crippling Crush, and I pitched another Thunderquake to heave. Heave ho. Yeah, so I heave ho, and then I have 4 Seismic because I Tectonicked that turn also, because I had an extra one from the Grandeur of Valheim. See, the Grandeur is able to like reoccur those Seismics, so I'm able to like keep getting value off of it, I guess.
I'll move to Arsenal. Pass to you.
I bet.
Man, Oldhim is a blast to play.
I'm sure every one of our fans wanted to see this. So Pulverize costs that. Do I just bite the bullet and just like pray to God you don't have the 3rd red staunch in a row when you need it? Oh my good God. I gotta do it. I gotta transfer resources over because otherwise I'm just gonna get fatigued. So I'm gonna Bravo pitching Arouse the Ancient blue.
Yeah.
So I have 1 floating. I'm then going to create a Surge with my last resource, and then I'm going to pitch another 6 with another Rouse and a Thunderquake to Pulverize Dominated, 1 card in hand.
1 card in hand, okay.
So if you have it, you have it. Like if you have the 3rd Staunch here, I was just like...
I don't have it.
Okay. It'd be really good timing if you did.
Debating between Crown of Seeds and blocking. The thing is, you did dominate this, so I will not Crown of Seeds this because it is a D-React.
Yep, as it is.
Just thinking here.
You do run a lot. I got to get through them somehow.
It's 14 damage, right?
14 dominated. Yeah, 14 dominated. If it hits, it's -4 on your next attack, your first one. So your sledge would come in for 2.
Right. Assuming I sledge. Well, actually, I will have cards left over, so probably.
Yeah. Well, this is dominated, so that's the idea. If you do dominate this card, which the really nice point is like they come back with like 1 thing. It's a good swing for 18 at this point.
Yeah.
Unless he's blocking 13 here, but without red staunch, it's very, very hard to block 14 here.
Okay, let's go with 3 block with Glacial Footsteps and.
Wait a second. What do you got?
Something you probably won't expect, because I didn't expect to see this.
Staunch?
Nope.
Blue staunch?
Nope.
Oh, the 2 for 4 or whatever it is.
It's the 2 for 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Biting Gale, I will fuse ice, so it's gonna be 7 block. I'll take 7. And you will either pay 2 or discard. Oh, sorry, you either pay. Where was it? Pay 2
Pay
or
two,
discard a
card on
card.
top.
Or discard.
Pay 2 or discard a card.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, is that a red card? Oh.
Pay 2 or discard a card. So here's something. Here's something funny. I have Remembrance in hand, and so in response, I could Remembrance
You
to
could.
get 3 cards back.
You could.
I do. Luckily, I have a Pulverize, a Spinal, and a Crippling.
Yeah, that's pretty
All
sad
like
for me.
pretty reasonable cards.
Just pay.
However,
Just
I wanted to Arsenal this to get the second Pulverize back.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay. So
the issue is getting the Remembrance this early is quite good for me, because then I can just start stacking, because I don't have to worry about getting an awkward Remembrance and having to shuffle. So I think I am going to play it in response.
and it's your only
grab
one, right? So
My only
one
one.
and done. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll grab a Crippling, a Spinal, and a Pulverize.
Mhm.
So I will shuffle them back and then banish.
All right.
And then obviously Biting Gale doesn't do anything. I already gave you your 7.
Yep.
Your smack for 7.
That works.
Yeah, so you have a lot, because you're running probably triple Biting, triple Red Staunch.
Yeah.
Oh god, triple Blue Staunch.
This is gonna be a fun game. Game
with
of
all those
attrition.
DRX, at least. Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
thing. It's like Bravo is one of those heroes that you can get through. You just need to dominate and just pray sometimes.
Mhm.
Just take a little to get a lot. Okay.
Oh,
so I'll
I'm
shuffle.
sorry. I could have. I'm gonna mitigate some damage. I forgot. I'm gonna Oldhim ability as well. Block 2 more. Sorry.
Yep.
It's a bit late. I just
Very-
forgot that I wasn't gonna use my hand. So I was
Yeah, that's
thinking I could have
reasonable.
pitched for Anvilheim, but there's no point in that. So I'll just prevent 2 damage.
Yep, that's reasonable.
All right. Tunic Arsenal.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it this way.
All right.
These 4 Seismics are gone. Still have the 1 left, and I'll draw, and you just get Tunic and Arsenal. What am I gonna do?
What will you do?
I'm gonna Bravo, pitching 3. So I got 1 left, and then I'm gonna pitch another blue to Spinal Dominate for 9.
Spinal
There is a case to just like pitch to make a surge, and then pitch to Spinal for 9 without dominating, and then just have whatever floating. But with only 1 card in hand, I don't have a card in the arsenal. I'd rather just be as efficient as possible, and there is a chance you don't have a D-React, and
Yeah,
I
I don't.
might get a couple points of damage through, which is pretty
Yep.
good.
I'll go Crown of Seeds
Yep.
with the Tunic.
Sure.
Okay. Thinking about this for a sec.
Biting Gale, my god,
Kind of nice.
brutal.
Boom, boom, boom.
If that was an aggro deck, I'd be so sad.
Yeah. It's actually funny that you're blocking go again. How much damage again? It's 9?
It's 9. I moved it to 8 because of the crown, but it
Oh,
does
so
come
so
in
it's
for 9.
yeah, there's 8 left. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 8 left. Yeah.
So I gotta block 5 more.
Funny that I'm removing go again. You run Zealous? Oh man, you actually run Zealous.
I've got Zealous.
Man,
It's funny because
That's
this could actually be a Zealous turn.
tempo turn you're dreaming of. Let's use some armor.
I'm thinking about it.
You don't actually have nearly as much armor as like you'd think, because
it's
the
all-
crown is fine,
it's
but
all
you only
crown.
have 2 armor, and then you have Tunic, but then your Ironhide you have to pay for.
Mm-hmm.
How did you pay for the crown? Tunic.
I Tunic
Yeah, so you don't have any floating, so you'd have to pay
I have to
with
pay
another card to have the Ironhide. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. I'll just
5 cards
I'll use Sink Below to mitigate some more damage, and I'll do that's 5 blocks. So I'll take 4, exactly enough to crush me, but I don't really care. I will sink.
Well, you did have Zealous. Care a little bit.
Okay, yeah, it hurt a little bit. I don't care anymore because I'm not gonna do Zealous anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll arsenal my last card, pass.
Okay.
I don't have Seismic anymore. I didn't Seismic that turn.
Okay. Tunic.
Yep.
Okay. No go again. No
go. Yeah, damn straight.
No actions can go again, or no attack actions can go again.
Action cards, activated abilities, and attacks.
Dang.
So action cards, yeah. No, non-attacks don't have go again either.
Kind of rough. All right. I'll just.
Yeah, because all your non-attacks, you can't even like sow tomorrow or something like that.
All right, I'll just do
What you were
it.
thinking.
I'll just pitch for Channel Lake. No going.
Channel Lake, yeah, sure. It's fine.
I'm at 60 cards. I had to keep something, so I might
Yeah,
as well
that's
keep those. I'll Arsenal card and pass to you.
Yeah, Channel Lake's fine.
It's
Okay,
fine.
so that's an ice card, I assume. So you have
It was
one
ice,
on
yeah.
that.
It was Winter's Grasp, blue.
That makes things a little bit more difficult for me.
I'm hoping I at least do something with that, and then, you know.
It just makes my plan more straightforward because you've removed one option I had pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to be pitching a buckling blow for my zealous belting. I don't get floating because of your channel, so it's just coming in for 5 go again. I have 2 cards left in it. So zealous belting is like the MVP in these mid-range control matchups because it just like is so much value, like so much value. 2 for 5 go again.
How many cards in hand? 2.
2 in hand and 1 in arsenal that I arsenal last turn.
I'll take 5.
That's scary. 25. I will pitch a Tear Sunder. So I was gonna Tear Sunder right now with those. My other plan.
Okay, I'm happy.
So if I create the Surge, I have 1 floating because that costs me 2 because that's an activated ability.
Right. Yeah, it costs 2. Yeah.
And then I'll pitch another blue for a Nothos, which costs me 4 because of channel.
Yeah.
So I have 0 floating.
That
so you just made me like pay 9 for all of this instead of me tearing asunder.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Because I only had
I'll take
1, 2,
it.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you've got a hand, which is scary.
I've got a hand, and it's actually like a dream hand to draw as Oldhim because you never expect to draw this good of a hand. So I'm gonna take the tunic charge.
I think you're at 20. I think I accidentally moved you minus 1. I'm guessing 20, not 19.
Yeah, I took 11 there. Was that 31?
Yeah, you were at 30, weren't you? No, you are.
I think it was
19.
30. Yeah, I don't remember 31.
You were at 30. You were at 30.
All right. So,
Tunic, no.
My tunic's not up. I know, one left over. Okay, Oakenold. I'm gonna fuse with Pulse of Eisenloft. So.
Oh, you're gonna zealous Oaken me?
Yeah, I was gonna zealous and Oaken you.
Disgusting.
That's why I kept everything. In hindsight, I would have blocked with this card to prevent 3 damage.
So it's 9 dominate.
It is against +2. Yeah, so it is 9 dominated, and then on hits, put 2 cards I think on the bottom. I've played enough Starvo to have to remember that I should remember this, but yeah, bottom of your deck, any order.
How dare you read?
Yeah, 9.
All right, so what I'm gonna do. Luckily, I'm Bravo, so this is a D react. Terra Sunder.
Nice.
I'll block with the. Do I need the crown effect right now? I don't think so. Using crown is like pretty like it needs to be on point. Like misplaying crown block is really awkward.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block with the Crater Fist. So I'm blocking 5 at the moment.
Okay.
I'm then going to sink below from Arsenal. So sink below. So the reason I didn't crown is because I had the sink. If I had a fate, there's a good chance I actually would have crowned because my hand is actually of need of a sink like effect. So I will be sinking.
It's pretty crazy how much worse Old is in Oldhim than it is in Starvo.
When someone has armor and D-reacts.
No, and when like Starvo is just so much better because you gain the go again, right? Now it's like, okay, I've got this pulse in hand. What do I do? Nothing.
Fair. So I'm blocking 9.
Yeah, full block.
Okay.
I'll pass it on to you.
Unfortunately, I ended up drawing a worse card, which is very rare. However, it does happen. I do low roll, of course, like the best of them.
Draw back.
Okay, luckily you're Oldhim, and I have a pretty healthy life lead, which is nice.
Yeah.
You'll be able to come at me for like a fair amount, which is kind of awkward. Pitch a Pulverize to create a Seismic Surge.
Okay.
And pass.
Sure.
And I will put this card in Arsenal.
Okay.
Fortunately, not much we could have done with that hand. Just, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just sad that I couldn't afford the Zealous last turn. It would have freed up a lot of cards.
Yeah, that's true. Because you have to you can't crown it away if you want the damage.
Yeah, I want the damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, I'll pitch.
Now you have to because you just took 11 to the face.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
at least now I can use it. At least I've gained, I guess, some tempo. Let's just go with
You did, yeah.
Zealous belting for 5. Go again.
Yeah, you did end up taking the only blue in my hand for
Ah,
blocking.
good.
I thought I would sink a red to get a blue, got another red, so I low rolled the max
Nice.
there. So
Nice, nice, nice.
let's take 5 here. Unless you have a pummel, did you like that?
There's no pummel.
2, 3, 4, 5 out of 31.
No pummel. Okay. And
If you have it, you have it. Like maybe I staunch in response. Get it?
I
Guardian jokes.
don't get it.
You staunch response.
I'm kidding.
It's the card thing.
I'm kidding. Okay, let's do. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. I'll play Winter's Bite. You either pay 1 or discard a card.
That's quite good.
Mm.
I think I'm going to be paying 1. Really no reason to ever discard a card because there are no cards that I don't want versus you.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Zealous Belting, so I can grab it later.
Fair enough. Okay, and I'll pitch
You're just letting me pitch stack.
Yeah,
So
I'll pitch the pulse for Sledge for 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll take 6.
Arsenal and pass.
Cardinal Arsenal. Got it. Seismic. 2 things I can do. I can do this and this. That actually sounds pretty good. So I will pitch Buckling Blow to create another Seismic, 2 floating. Back at you. Zealous Belting. So I drew all 3 of the Zealous. I sunk below a Crippling and grabbed the Zealous, which is like, oh my god.
Nice.
So it's 5 go again.
Okay.
2 cards in hand.
Oh, I guess I'll Tunic for Crown.
Yep. Get yourself 5 cards. Pretty good.
Yeah, nice 5-card hand.
That's the key. When you don't have the Rampart, there's like little reason to not use Tunic there.
Yeah, exactly.
So now I'm trying to grab back some tempo of my own.
So you didn't dominate. You obviously didn't dominate that.
I didn't dominate it. No, it would have dominated.
You have 2 cards in hand.
Cards.
Or 2.
Yeah,
okay.
2 cards.
Probably,
I didn't block. So
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
most
fair.
like scenarios would be pitch hammer. I can also pitch for a 3 cost, like a Crush the Weak, but Crush Confidence, which would only be 1 additional damage.
I'll block for 3 more. I guess I'll take 1.
Taking 1. I will do what I said and pitch for an Oathos for 6 because I have 2 3 costs.
All right.
Well, 3 or higher. Yeah, being greedy in these matchups is really, really risky. I'm not gonna lie, because in the Guardian Mirror, this is a slog. So if I'm taking your premium cards, you have to find a way to retain as many without taking damage for no reason.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Because I don't want to lose these cards this early.
You run Remembrance.
No,
I think.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess in Oldhim it makes less sense than Bravo.
Yeah.
Your attack actions are less useful than mine, unless because you can't run stuff like Crippling.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Okay. I guess
you also have the power of the auto D-react at Crown. So you need Remembrance.
It's gonna be Oaken and Channel. Here you go. 6.
Sure. Arsenal pass.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the key, that if you don't have the Rampart Winters, like you're putting less pressure back. Like you don't get to have tempo that easily if you don't have a thing, but then you're losing out on 1 block on Rampart. However, then your situations are like, well, those Tunic hands where you got to draw 5 and almost come in with like nutty damage wouldn't have been a thing because you would have had to pay a card from hand, right? So it's kind of like, how much do you value your 5-card hands? If you don't, you're going to want to sledge. Oh, sorry, if you do, you want to sledge. If not, then you're going to want to like grind it out, which depending on the Bravo list, like if it's control Bravo versus aggro, it is a bit of a different feel. I digress. It is your turn.
Yep, I just Arsenaled and passed to you.
Fantastic. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. I wanted to ice D-react to. Yeah, but
that would have been okay.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
That's reasonable. I think I pitch. Yep, that's fine. I will pitch Sink Below to reset the Surge. I will then pitch for Bravo and pitch again for Spinal for
Yep.
9 Dominate. Sorry, no floating, 1 in Arsenal.
Sounds good.
None in hand.
All right, I'm going to be pitching Cranial for Crown.
Yep.
It's kind of cool. Cranial Crown. It all adds up.
Because the crown goes on the cranial.
It all makes sense. Okay. 9, kind of rough. 1, 5. Block 4. And I will Oldhim D-react to block another 2. Boom. Block 6.
Sure. So you're blocking 6,
Yep.
taking 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. You're Oldhim. You're not. So you're pitching the Autumn's Touch.
I'm sorry. That was pitched. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm just like, you're blocking for.
That
you
was
can
a
block
pitch.
for 3. You can block for 3, or you
Yeah.
can pitch for 2. If you want to keep it, you could. Okay.
Well, I can't block because you dominated, so it was definitely the pitch.
That was my second question.
Yeah,
that
was like, how did you block with 2 cards? Yes, that was pitched. I'm sorry.
Okay. Over to you.
Okay. You have an arsenal again, man. I'm finding it hard to sledge you with 2 cards because I want to keep a card for arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do I sledge or do I arsenal? In this case, I'll just sledge you. I think I'm not gonna. I don't want to skip my turn, and I think that might mean that the other hammer is a little better because I can hammer with 1 card.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm gonna attack for 6.
Mm-hmm. I think what I do is I mitigate a little bit of damage, and then I come in with this.
Yeah. Sledge often costs you the arsenal, which is not great because you have crown.
Yeah, I block for 3, take 3.
Okay. Yep, I'll pass it to you.
2. Yep, seismic pops. I will pitch a disable to reset the seismic and Bravo, and then pitch another 6 for crippling crush for 11 dominate.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yep. So here I'm just recycling blues, putting them to the bottom, stacking them together to try to have. So here my main plan is trying to stack with Rouse and with Zealous with the other reds as best as I can. I'm not really worried about Remembrance screwing it up, so I can just kind of stack as I see. I'm not doing the best at stacking right now. However, he's at 15, so I'm not going to have to do that good of a stacking job. Versus if I got Remembrance much later, I would have to do a much better job.
Okay, I will. I'll throw the Ironhide legs and the Crater Fist in the way, and I'll pitch a Channel Lake to play Biting Gale, unfused, and I'll pay, of course, for Ironhide. So I'm blocking 8.
Taking 3.
Yeah.
Yep. That's really good for me because my other plan was keeping a card and playing Imposing Visage for some reason. And I'm just like, why would I do that if I have Crippling in Arsenal? The answer is you wouldn't. You wouldn't. So draw 4 and pass to you.
Sounds good.
Counting my threats.
Yep. Unfortunately, I got to Arsenal and pass it to you. That was too good of a turn. I will Arsenal this. Your turn.
Sure. Seismic pops. I guess I will Bravo.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Wow.
Well, because I want to be Bravoing as much as possible because I know your red staunches are mainly gone.
Just getting some chip.
Two of your Biting Gales are gone. Like I'm getting through your D-Reacts and you're at 12 with not a lot of armor. And I still have all my armor pretty much other than Craters. So I'm going to try to Bravo as much as humanly possible. So this is where the game kind of shifts, right? If you have enough of a buffer as the Bravo player, you're going to want to like realize that at some point getting a 3 damage through or getting, it adds up, right? And if your opponent's already like below 15, that matters a lot more than just taking their hand or taking more of their hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pitch 2 for Bravo and then pitch another 3 to Spinal Crush dominated for 9.
Okay, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. It's not bad. Sure.
And 1 in hand.
Tunic? Yeah, no floating there, right?
No floating.
Okay.
No.
Spend Tunic on Crown.
I have drawn 1 pummel. It's interesting. Out of 6.
Okay, very nice.
1 blue, 1 red. 1 blue, 1 red.
All right. I will then.
Good though.
I'll pitch for Biting Gale. So that's 5, and I've got 1 floating. No fuse, unfortunately. No ice, but I will Oasis Respite. So I'll block 9 and gain 1.
Yep. So gain 1, block 9, so you'll go down.
Well, that was 9. It was 9. It's not a crippling. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just going to 13.
Yeah, I'm just healing by 1. Yeah.
Yep. I'll Arsenal pass.
Wish I had the ice card. All right.
To put that card. Oh no, it's not put it to the top. I think I keep taking it for your ice react.
That's right. Yeah. Guess I could have done either. But yeah. Okay. Well, I'll end up passing again. Again, these 2-card hands are really bad with Sledge. I'm actually wondering if Sledge is the wrong play into Bravo now. Alright, your turn.
When your deck giveth you the crippling Bravo, you crippling Bravo.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Because you're out of Biting Gales, you have 1 Staunch. It's for 11 Dominate.
11 Dominate.
So
right?
1 Spinal, 1 Crippling, 2 Spinal, 3 Spinal. That is my 2nd Crippling Crush. Well, it's technically my 3rd, but I remembrance it. See how good remembrance is?
It's quite good. Quite good indeed. You have no floating, right? Because that's a
no. My second cycle
big boy card.
Yeah, my second cycle's gonna suck at this point, but it's fine.
I'm hoping I can get there. That's all I need. Second cycle. Because I've been putting some nice stuff at the bottom.
It's fair.
Okay, I'll just end up pitching. Is there anything better I can do? No. Okay, I'll pitch 6 for Staunch. I'll block 10. Take 1.
That's the last Staunch, so
yep.
Pretty good time to have Staunch, though.
Yeah. I'm just a little sad because I have to pass again.
Yeah, that's true.
2-card hands. Yep. All Arsenal and pass after I Tunic.
That's reasonable.
Okay. This is okay.
So I want to set a little bit of something up here, so I'm going to take a bit of a breather. I'm going to pitch.
Nice. I need it.
2 Surge. 2 floating. I'm then going to pitch to disable you for 7.
Oh, okay.
1 card in hand, 1 in arsenal. So that's not nothing. I mean,
yeah, it's not nothing. Yeah.
It doesn't make you crown if you don't want to block, right? Because it will take your make you put your arsenal to the bottom.
At this point, though, I have to consider my health total because it is getting a little low, and then one well positioned Bravo could end the game. So
one really good pulverize.
Yeah. So I think it's probably going to be crown here.
Yep.
Just to get away from your crush ability, so I don't really have to block it, but I think I will want to.
Yep.
Well, it's not so bad. Yep. Okay, I'll sink below.
And
I'll sink this.
Sure.
Draw.
So you're blocking 5 at the moment.
Yeah, and I'll Bravo. Sorry, I'll Oldhim, block 2 more. I'm sorry, that's going to be pitched, and I'll block 2 more.
I know what you're saying. Over to you.
Bravo. I'm going to Starvo.
I know you think you are.
I unironically miss playing that deck. Alright, I will Tunic and pitch Cranial for Anvilheim. I guess the Tunic comes in nicely with
Tunic's
the Sledge. Yeah.
Tunic is very, very good.
Come in for 6.
Seems reasonable. I'm going to Staunch Response from Arsenal.
Okay.
Pitching a blue Pummel.
That's a 5, right?
Yes, I'll take 1.
Okay. Arsenal?
Yep.
Alright.
Seismic pops. My turn is going to be very simple. Is it going to be simple? It was pitched this for this. Now I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to end my turn and heave a blue Thunderquake, creating 3 search tokens, and pass.
Yikes. Okay.
So this just lets me, like, if I need to block, I only need 1 blue to play it. Comes in for 8,
right.
which is kind of nice.
Yeah, that's quite good.
You could Ice Quake me.
I'll Thunderquake you. It's 2 more damage.
Sure.
8.
Pitch 6 for Staunch for 8.
Okay.
I'm going to decide to block it fully.
Sounds good.
Usually I wouldn't. However, it perfectly blocks it, and I wouldn't do it on an Anvilheim, essentially. I would just probably pitch them, because I could probably use that other card.
Sorry.
But in this particular case, the Seismics will pop, and I will pass.
Let's see here. Am I good with that? I think I am. Okay.
No, there's literally no reason to crown on my turn.
Yeah.
You are not Starvo.
No, that's fair. All right. I'll just pitch 6 for Cranial for 8.
he's coming back with stuff. Okay.
I mean, this is all just vanilla damage. Well, I guess Crane will give you the minus. What was it? They can't. Oh, you can't draw cards. Okay. Okay.
I think what I'm going to do is I think this now is a pretty good time to use Crown of Providence. I just
Okay.
don't know what else I'll block with here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be blocking for 2 and taking 6.
Okay.
So I'm blocking 2, and then it's when I defend, I will use the ability. Put
Yeah.
Card
Yeah.
to the bottom and draw a card.
That's fair. Oh. All right.
I'll be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to 15.
Yep. I'm drawing up and passing it to you.
Yep. Okay, so you're at 2. So I will pitch my Bravo, but it's actually it's actually a Grandeur.
Grandeur, yeah.
Yeah, so Grandeur gives me that. What am I gonna do with that pitch though? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pitch. Yeah, I'm just gonna pitch for a seismic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually 2 floating. And then, unfortunately, I don't think 8 is going to get through. So I'm just going to pitch 6 for the Blue Thunderquake.
Okay.
It's really unfortunate. I had like a red card, I think, left. Or like I had like a really odd pitch when I heaved it. I could have crowned it away, but that's fine. So I'm going to come in for 8.
Yeah.
No dominate, 2 floating, 1 card in hand.
Okay.
I pitched Grandeur, and Disable Macho. Don't ignore the Bravo in the pitch deck. I'll put this, like his hand just like creeping up.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Pummel, or you're faking it.
I always have Pummel. We know this,
I guess
right?
I'm always faking it. Okay. Well, I don't like Pummel. That's for sure. Okay, I guess I'll test it. I'll block for 3. And I'll pitch for Oasis. Didn't want to crown that.
Okay.
So I'm currently at 7. I'll heal 1 though.
Okay, so you're gonna pitch. Oh, I see. So you didn't crown. You just Oasis. From
No,
Arsenal.
I just Oasis from the Arsenal. Yeah.
Okay, so you go to 13.
Yeah.
I will pummel you.
Okay. It's a red one.
Yeah, I'll get a D-React out of your hand.
Hmm.
I'll also get. I'm actually above you, so I actually get. Even if you have a D-React, I still grab a card off pummel, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. I was hoping it wasn't. I think you run the blue ones too, right?
I do run the blue ones.
Yeah.
Hoping it was a blue one. I haven't seen a red one till like.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll spend 1 more on the Oasis Respite number 2. So I'll heal 1 and take 1, I guess, because you're over me by 1, and I'll lose the Endless Winter from hand.
Sure. So I forgot you run all the Oases too.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward. You run a lot of.
Yeah, my dilemma there was I could have overblocked with Endless Winter just to make sure that you didn't get over me, but then you keep the pummel. So I'm like, let's just bait it out for 1 damage. I guess that might be worth it.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, on my turn, I will Tunic and pass it on to you.
Yep. 2 Seismic Surge pop. I'll pitch Fate Foreseen and Blue Pummel for Cranial Crush, coming in for 8.
Okay.
Because of the 2 Seismics.
Yep, that works.
I wasn't able. The reason I did that is I wasn't able to get the +2 on the Unothos because
right.
I only
that
have.
Makes sense, yeah. I'll block 5 here, and I'll pitch for Oldhim to block 7.
Yep, take 1.
Yep.
Arsenal pass.
All right, me too. Back to you.
All right, we're getting there, boys. Step by step. What do I got? Am I finally at my stack? I am.
Nice.
All right, I'm at my stack, so let's do it.
All right.
So it's essentially going to be a pitch for Rouse. So I put the double Rouse, and I made sure I had 2 cards that I can activate it off. So I'm coming in for 7 go again. So I'm pitching a Rouse to Rouse, revealing Buckling and Thunderquake. So it's 14, which is higher.
I'll crown with Tunic.
Yep. So Rouse is what's going to make you like grab a bunch of cards. Like the Rouses are going to be what gets you to single digits, I think.
I'll do Winter's Grasp and Thunderquake block. 7.
Blocking 7, 2 cards in hand?
3. I crowned with Tunic.
Crowned with Tunic. That's pretty dirty.
Yeah. It's the best.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to pitch Buckling Blow to Pummel.
Oof.
Man thought I didn't have Pummel.
Yikes. Yeah, that goes through.
Also, you have a D-React. 3 cards left.
I mean, yeah, I know. I guess I will Oldhim D-React. Ice.
Oh, to put my last card on top?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is put, or
it's on
pitch?
top.
No. It's on top just in general.
It just goes on top. You can't avoid it, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. But I still get the...
You still got the card. Yeah, so the 4 goes through, and I discard a card. Yep, it'll be blue disable.
Yeah, I still have one floating, so I'm going to use it for Tectonic, because I have Go again.
Go again from the...
Rouse the Edges.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, that was still Rouse again. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll Tunic and I'll Arsenal.
See, I got you single digits with Rouse. I wasn't kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it was either that or a Nothos.
True.
Couldn't really avoid it.
So, a couple things I could do. So I have Terra Sunder in hand because I pitched them for this purpose, for endgame, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I could just straight up Terra Sunder you and Arsenal card. I can hammer you, set up a Seismic, and set up Thunderquake, which I also have because you know I had Thunderquake because from Rouse, right?
Right.
Or I have this third option here, which actually seems like the winner, I think, which just gets pure damage.
Yeah, pure damage is kind of nice, especially right now.
Yeah, so I have the Seismic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pitch the Thunderquake and the Disable. Sorry, the Debilitate. Okay. I'm going to play Macho Grande. So it comes in for 8 Dominate, which is kind of nice. So it squeaks damage through, unless you're willing to put stuff to it. The Seismic's really good for this. So, and I'm able to make sure my stack is still good with Rouse. So I'll be able to have another big Rouse turn. And I still have Pummels left in the deck.
Yeah.
And Terra Sunders left in the deck, which I still have all 3 Terra Sunders.
Wow.
No, I have 2 Terra Sunders.
Oh, man.
And Imposing. And Pulverize.
It's 8, right?
8. 8 Dominate. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the game, where your stack is very, very important. I'm proving why.
Okay. I'm going to be pitching Oakenold for Crown.
I love it. Yep. This man's trying to get to his stack. You don't have that many cards left.
I'm in my stack already. I've been in there for a little while.
Give me a deck count real quick.
Probably around 20. 3. Yeah, it's like roughly 20. Do you want an exact count? Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 33 actually, so I've managed to...
Wow.
Yeah, because my attacks are big, and Remembrance is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real here. I came back with all the Remembrances card already, except for Pulverize.
It's really good. Well, I'll pitch for Pulse.
Yep, so I'll put 1 card on top.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm using Pulse to block 6.
Oh, using Pulse. I thought you were pitching Pulse for Oldhim.
Sorry, no. I'm using it.
Yeah, so you're blocking 7?
It's 4 extra block over using my ability. Yeah, it's probably worth it. Yeah. I'll take 1 then.
At 8, it's definitely worth it. You need to do that. Like, putting this card on like top doesn't matter compared to like saving health.
4 extra health, yeah. Oh man, yeah, I did stack Oakenold and Pulse together.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
So yeah,
I saw you use it.
Yeah. Pulse was used. Sorry. Yeah, so that was kind of. I had a really good turn there, but it would have been. I would have had to go down to 3, I think, to do that. I was like, is it worth it? I don't know. Tunic Arsenal.
Yep.
That might have been my one chance to claw back, though.
So I'll do that thing I said I would. Pitch a blue for Terra Sunder.
Yeah. That's a hell of a drug, too.
I'm going to pitch a Pulverize. It looks strange, I know.
To get the Anothos?
But just, no, to get the Seismic Surge. That's just my hand. I'm going to pitch another Terra Sunder. Because I want to pitch blues around it, or I want to grab it from Imposing or Show. I don't want to leave it in hand unless I want to heave it. But the value is really good because you can grab a Pummel off like Showtime or something like that. Not off Showtime, but you could grab it off the extra card draw to make it like lethal. Like that makes it lethal. Like the pitch the blue for Bravo, Pulverize, like that. That's like one of your main win cards. And I'm running low on like big threats, so I don't want to be like cavalier about it. And I still have a Nothos for 7 Dominate off of Terra Sunder, which is pretty reasonable.
It's quite good. Okay.
1 card in hand.
That's going to be a Crown. So any on hit, I have to discard 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's your choice on the discards.
I pick. Yeah. That makes sense. All right, let's pitch. Sorry. Yeah. Pitch Winter's Grasp for Crown. Oops. It's especially sad now because my threats are coming back, but I have to discard them. So,
yeah. I that is the reason Terra Sunder is a second cycle card.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I'll block with Channel Lake. And I'll I guess I'll throw in the. What am I at? 4. I'll throw in the Crater Fist, and
so
I'll pitch for Oldhim. Block 2 more.
Yep. Block is good. Arsenal pass.
All right.
You're gonna love it when that second Terra Sunder comes through later.
Ooh, yeah. Oh man. All right. Tunic, pitch for Endless Winter, no fuse. It is 8 though. I think it gains an ability anyway though. If it hits until the end of your next turn, whenever you activate an ability, you create a Frostbite. That is a non-fuse condition. That's just whenever. So it's 8 damage, and that's the on hit.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Not bad. Would have been nice to also gain the fuse, but I don't have that luxury.
Okay, so my plan has changed then. I'll block 3 for Choke Slam, and I'll take 5.
Yeah.
Down to 10.
You got it. I'll pass to you.
Yeah, because I can only block 9 if I add the armor. Should I just add the armor? No, because I can't. No, that's fine.
You might as well keep it.
Yeah, so I will pitch Rouse the... Sorry, not Rouse the Ancients. I'm blind. Buckling Blow for Zealous Belting for 5 go again.
Ooh, yeah.
I have 1 floating.
I'll block 3 and Oldhim. Pitch block 5?
Yep. I'll pitch Rouse the Ancients to come in with a Nothos for 6. I'll create a Frostbite, but goes away at the end of my turn.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, this hurts. I'll block for 3 and take 3.
Over to you.
Yeah. All right. Oh, sorry. I'm I'm drawing everything. I'm going to Arsenal and pass.
Fair enough.
I'm all over the place. I can't really think of a way to come back.
I'll pitch for Bravo. I have 1 floating, and then pitch another 6 for Crippling Dominated.
Oof, yeah, that's probably it. Okay, well, we're going to be crowning anyway. Let's do... Yeah. Pitch Zealous for crown. All right. Oh, what do I got? That is not enough. 11? Yep. Block 3, pitch for Oldhim. I think I'm only blocking 6. That's GG.
1, 4, 5, 6, take 5. Yep. Let's go ahead and sink below, so I would have just... I don't know. It just guarantees my next hand will not be garbage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which it's... I have a Macho Grande for another Dominate anyways if I need it, so yeah. No, it's reasonable.
Yeah, I'm interested to find out what people think is the right choice for weapons with Oldhim. I didn't have that much success with Anvilheim because I had a lot of 2-card hands after crowning and blocking up. So it made it so that I couldn't Arsenal if I attacked with it. And I was often just kind of passing with 2 cards in hand, arsenaling one of them, which is a bit of a waste. So, yeah, I wonder, maybe the Frostbite against Bravo is the right way to go. It might actually prevent you from doing your Bravo
The thing
ability.
with that is I agree with you, but at the same time, you're siding out a lot of Ice Blues to the point where I've played into that matchup before where like over half of the hammers are not actually an Icy Hammer. It's just a swing for 4.
Yeah.
But even and your swing for 4 is blocked immediately just by my D-React, right? My Sinks and Fates, which I did, which is part of the reason you...
Yeah, it's true, but then it's better than having a 2-card hand that I can't use.
That's true. I think there's pros and cons to both.
Yeah.
I think
it's true that Tunic is really good with it, because you can use Tunic plus a 3 pitch and swing for 6, which is really good.
Yeah, I think also the other side of that is that you get Rampart, right? And because you get Rampart, you are essentially delegating yourself to a control approach. Which I feel that the minute you go Winter's Wail Rampart, you're saying you're going to control.
Yeah. Which I am.
The
I don't think I'm
issue,
going aggro or
the,
anything like
the,
that.
the only issue with that is that you were lower on me than cards during the end game. Like I was at 30, 34 cards, and
33
you
and I
were
was at
about
20-ish, yeah.
yeah. So to that end, a lot of my cards are going to end up taking multiple cards of yours just because of like I have
I'm
Tear
blocking more.
Sunders, I
Yeah.
have pulverizes, cripplings, things that you just don't.
Yeah.
Along with the zealous and the full zealous, the full rouse. So I feel like I just take more of your cards. That if you try to fatigue me out, you might not be.
Yeah.
I don't know if the list you're using is designed for that plan. Especially when I see the sledge, I feel like the sledge is supposed to be coming into the matchup. Obviously, we are not the makers of this list. This is Winton's list from Battle Hardened, who did end up losing to Bravo, but
Right.
I don't know why. I didn't see the match. I don't know why I lost.
Yeah.
However, he did lose that matchup to Kale. This is not Kale's deck, but the side-ins that I made are pretty much the same, other than Grandeur, which actually did work. Grandeur did a little bit of work that game, because I was able to, like, I think, use the 2 floating to come in with the spinal, but not spinal, something else, but I was also able to carry a seismic to the next turn. Because I had that extra one that I was able to move forward Grandeur, which the little thing is I got it twice that game, which was kind of nice. Yeah. So I think the Grandeur is actually, if you have one, use it. If not, just put a blue 3-block.
It's one of those luxury cards.
Yeah, not necessary. It just is a nice card to have. Other than that, like everything I said before, like the Fates and the Sinks are super useful. The blue Staunches are good. The red Staunches I don't think are needed in Bravo. I think they're good in Oldhim, but in Bravo not super necessary. I think the game plan that we went in with as Bravo was correct in that you want to try to pitch stack as well as you can for those game enders. Like cards like Macho Grande that have Ingrown Dominate, cards like Thunderquakes, Terra Sunders, a couple Showtimes is not too bad because you can grab like a Pulverize with it. And really able to like Zealous you want to do early, like things like Zealous Belting you can do early, Rouses you can do early if you want. Just grab cards, keep grabbing cards while you're setting up your stack. I think what tipped the game, funnily enough, was getting Remembrance early, which is a really weird thing to attribute your win to.
I forced it out of you.
You did. However, it would be coming out regardless, because if you didn't force it out, I would have grabbed 2 Pulverizes and Crippling instead of the Crippling, Pulverize, and Spinal.
Spinal, yeah.
Yeah. And so there's a thing to say where you want to use some of your threats early because you're running Remembrance. You don't want to be sitting and pitch stacking all your threats, and then you grab Remembrance and it's a dead card in hand.
Yeah.
Right? So you want to be using some of your threats, at least like a third to half your threats, to be able to like grab things with it. And then you shuffle it in and then start stacking. Right? You just got to start stacking. Showtime will like shuffle your deck, yeah, but that's life. You can avoid using Showtime, like you can pitch for it. You can use it if like you're later in the game to like solidify the win. Just block out a little bit with your armor. I had Tectonic, I had Iron Rot left, and I had 1 on Crater Fist, so I still had enough for like a full block on our dominated whatever, like an Okanold. I still had 5 armor and a Sync would have covered it. So that's the overall game plan. I still think Oldhim is a little bit favored, only because like I say all this, and it feels like Bravo should be favored, and yet I never feel like Bravo is favored in this, just because he is the aggressor into the best control deck in the game. Maybe not that list.
Maybe
that might be the. I think there might be a list that just sits there and just you can't get through it as Bravo. That might be a thing. However, into that list, which does better into the field, like you can go more control Oldhim and do better into like specific matchups. Yeah. Bravo being one of them, in my opinion. Right. However, you lose harder against other decks. Like it might be worse into the field. Anyways, that's my 2 cents, which is more like 25 cents at this point because I've been talking so much. Anyways, appreciate everyone for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this kind of content. With that, go check out the deck tech if you haven't to learn all about this Bravo Showstopper deck, Spark of Genius V2. And with that, from wherever you're watching in the world, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Bye for now.